Hey, what's up, guys? My name's iirix. Today I'm showing you another deck I've made. I've been playing it more and more lately, but I don't think I've really found the right way to use it, but I'm working on it. So I'm going to show you what I've been doing for the time being, and maybe if you guys have some ideas, that'd be cool. I do want to point out that it is kind of budget, and it is like my 18th deck, so I don't have all the expensive pieces, making it a budget kind of thing, because I refuse to spend like $500 on all those essential rare cards like Chromas, Ionas, Avacens for every deck, you know. But this is my Derevi Empyrial Tactician deck from what I've been able to collect so far. So taking a look at Derevi, it likes to abuse tapping abilities, sort of, kind of. I most like Derevi for the bottom ability, but you got green, white, blue for a 2/3, obviously a legendary bird wizard. It's flying. Whenever Derevi Empyrial Tactician enters the battlefield or a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may tap or untap target permanent. And that's cool and all, and that's kind of the theme of the deck, sort of, kind of. But the ability I use the most, like, by far use the most, one green, white, blue, put Derevi on the battlefield from the command zone. This is a general I have absolutely no fear of throwing out, and it'll die, and I go, whatever, you know, because it's always 4 to bring it back. So that's Derevi. The theme is kind of working with that. Got a touch of glare there, but we know Derevi, so I'm actually just gonna move it out of the way. Okay, so it starts with Weathered Wayfarer, Sun Titan, Elish Norn, Chroma. I know I just said that like I don't have it. It was an example. Condemn, because as you can see, the white creature's already done, you know. So, but yeah, no Avacyn or anything. I'm somewhat budget. So Condemn, Swords to Plowshares, Path to Exile, Afterlife, Day of Judgment, Wrath of God, True Conviction, Planar Cleansing, Triplicate Spirits, and Spectre Procession. A lot of people wonder why I play this, these two things, and I will get into it very soon. Keep in mind, it kind of does backup tokens like Elspeth and make tokens. The other +1, you know, can give +3/+3 in flying, but I mostly use her to make soldier tokens. Elspeth Sun's Champion, again, soldier tokens, and I will explain that once I get farther into the deck. I just have 2 basic planes. On the blue, we have Captain of the Mists. I really like Captain of the Mists in theory. I've never actually made good use out of it, but it's cool to see that whenever another human comes into play, you get to, you know, tap or untap. Oh no, it's just untap. His activated ability is tap or untap. But you can untap him. His activated ability is 2, and him to tap or untap target permanent, and that's really cool. I like that. But I haven't found too many uses for it. It just kind of fits the theme with Derevi. But yeah, I don't know. Jalira is another nice one. One of the reasons I have tokens is so I can throw the tokens in there. Throw out the tokens for it. Sphinx of Magosi, mostly card draw. Frost Titan's kind of on the chopping block. Pongify, Rapid Hybridization, because blue removal. Biden of Thos is something I really like. And, you know, you can... I have once or twice made the opponent attack with other creatures. I block with a wall of tokens, and then they're wide open for all my other creatures, so that's nice. And then you can fearlessly throw tokens or Derevi at the opponent. If it gets through, you get to draw cards. Opposition is one of the main reasons I play tokens makers, is because then I can tap out their stuff. Then we got 2 basic islands. Blue section's kind of small, but on to green. Kazandu Tuskcaller is an obvious inclusion for Derevi, because it's not hard to level it up. You know, yes, it takes a total of 12 to level, 14 to play and level, but I mean, get 2, 3, 3 elephant tokens in a tap and untap style deck. I like it a lot. Polukranos is just a big piece of green removal. Acidic Slime, same deal. Destructor Dragon, same deal. Removals. Green Warden of Murasa. I'm debating taking out Frost Titan for Eternal Witness, seeing as how I play the Green Warden. Green Warden kind of can do bring back cards twice, so that's kind of the reason why I have him solo instead of Eternal Witness. Rites of Flourishing is good because, you know, got to draw. Bramble Crash. Birthing Pod. We all know Birthing Pod. Spawning Grounds is something I've really grown to enjoy. Just stick it on a land, and then you can make 3/3 beast tokens over and again. It's really cool, because then, you know, you use Derevi. Play Derevi, and then untap, well, here's a forest. Untap the forest that's on, get another one, you know? I think it's really cool. Then we got 2 basic forests. Yes, the basic lands are all just 2s. Onto the multicolor, which is the bulk of the deck, as you can see by the large stack cards left behind. We have Jinara. It was the general before Derevi, and they actually just flipped places because I had Derevi in the deck anyway. But I had a Jinara deck way back, and I tried to rebuild it, but there's not a lot of synergy there, and it's mostly Voltron with Jinara. The nice thing that I like about her is early game, you can throw her down. She's cheap for a 3/3 flyer. Late game, you can play her, assuming she hasn't died, multiple times, and she costs like 11. You play her, and then you use a bunch of extra mana, whatever you have left over, to make her big. And that's something I really enjoy, because it's A, permanent change, and B, it's something to do with your mana late game. But, anyway, Jinara. Edric, because what green-blue deck doesn't have Edric? Same with Trigon Predator, great removal. Selvala is something I really liked, and I like her ability's not game-breaking in any way, but I have enjoyed Selvala so much I just might go and make its own deck. But I don't know. Selvala is really cool, though, especially with Derevi, you can abuse it. Rafik of the Many is something that a lot of people question as well. It was kind of one of the last few pieces of the Jinara Voltron style deck, and so obviously the Exalted, and then the Exalted creature gets double strike, so it's something. It might come out. Stoic Angel, because I like Bant Angels. Knight of New Alara. Mercfiend Liege, because Lords. We got Sigarda is something that is okay, but it doesn't really play a huge role in here. She might get cut. Skyward Eye Prophets is like a key piece of the deck that I don't see enough Bant players using it. I think it should go in any deck that has the colors, but then when it has, you know, tap abusing style play, you know, you don't see this, and it's like, why not? I mean, you reveal the top card. If it's a land, put it into play. Otherwise, put it in your hand. It's a draw, you know. Either way, you're getting a card. But if it's a land, it comes straight down into play, which, you know, that means that your next draw isn't that crappy land. You know, you get a second chance. And if it's another land, well, you can Skyward Eye Prophets, and then there's a third card you can look at. So, you know, I think anything Bant should have it. Any Bant EDH should have it. Travel the Renewer. It's mostly just a big flyer. I don't care so much for the life gain, but, you know, 6/6 flying. Nova Blast Worm, because as I was going through the deck, I mean, there's not a ton of removal, but Nova Blast Worm. Imperial Archangel, something that is questionable. I mean, it's just a big flying shroud creature, that's all, but might get the cut soon. Ojutai Soul of Winter, because my Ojutai, Dragonlord Ojutai is busy in Standard. It's kind of how I do it. If it's Standard legal and I want to play it in Standard, I don't put it in EDH decks. I wait until they rotate out. So, Ojutai Soul of Winter is kind of in a placeholder for Dragonlord Ojutai. Maybe I'll put both in. I don't know. But it's nice to chill enemies when it attacks. Treva's Charm. It should probably be a Bant Charm, but I do like Treva's Charm more. Flurry of Wings is another token maker I really enjoy. They attack with who cares how many. You just Flurry of Wings. It's 3 instant, and then you have that many blockers. It's really nice. I like it a lot. It's kind of like a fog, but you could also play it on your attack and then get that many tokens to block after you're done attacking with full force. You know, depends on how you want to play it. Supreme Verdict. Glare Sedule is the other main piece for the tokens. Mirari's Wake, because I have those Lord types, and double mana is always nice. It's also kind of a piece left over from Jinara to tap one land to give her a power-up. Sphinx is a Revelation because why not? Instant at the end of the turn, draw X cards. Kiora the Crashing Wave because I like Kiora. Probably should put the other Kiora in here too. I just like her a lot. A Johnny Mentor of Heroes is nice late game for the +1. Look at the top 4. It's kind of small text and dark. So look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an aura, creature, or planeswalker card from among it and put it in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. I like that part a lot more than I like the 3 +1 counters, but it is nice so you can, if you want to do +1 counters, you can put on 3 different creatures. You can put it on 2 or 1 creature. And then the you gain 100 life, yeah, Pipe Dreams. I've never got that to go off, and I played that thing like crazy in Standard for Abzan when Cons first hit, and Abzan was a thing. I threw that in there. It was nice. Then we got the dual lands. I'm just going to flip through them real quick because they're lands. There's really no explanation as to why you play certain lands. You just do it. Yeah, it's one of those. Keep going. And then we got the Tri-Land. I like these a lot because they provide any color. Yeah, they're slow, but it's either that or you do the quick ones and then they hurt you as you do it. Command Tower. Maybe I should put a Grand Coliseum in here too. It's just like these two. Actually, it's a mix of these. It's like you can tap it for any color and it hurts you, or you can tap it for a colorless. It comes into play tap. That's why I say this. But you can tap it for a colorless. It doesn't hurt you. Then we have the artifacts. We have Lightning Greaves, Swiftfoot Boots, Lockstone Warhammer, Fire Shrieker, Crystal Ball, Whisper Silk Cloak, and then more lands. Terramorphic Expanse, Evolving Wilds, Panorama, as my friend likes to call it, because we like to say things funky. Panorama. And Temple of the False God. Temple. Yeah, Panorama is always going to stick with me, because we just like to say things funny and weird. So, anyway, there's my Derevi deck. If you have any suggestions for it, I'm more than happy to take a look, and I'll probably talk to you a little bit about it. If it's an obvious one that should be in the deck and I don't have it, it's probably because I just don't have the card and I haven't been able to get it without spending a ton of money on all my decks. If you have some crazy combos, that'd be really cool. But yeah, that's what I have. It's a work in progress. So that's the first of some work in progress I have. I have a couple other decks that need a lot of work, and I don't know what to do with them, but they're out there, and some of them seem better than others. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment down below. Leave a like if you think the deck is pretty strong. Share it with your friends if you think I've got some good ideas. I just dumped a whole nother deck. Fuck. All right. Anyway, I gotta clean that up now. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all next time.